drop that one first? Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's doing anything there either, does it?
No. Not power-wise.
Well, these lights are on, but that's
Yeah,
the
but
battery, huh?
one's the battery and one's the Wi-Fi.
And it doesn't look like this is doing it. No, neither one of them.
Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. It looks like I'm going through the gear. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check, 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 check. How's that? 1, 2. I can crank it to there. Whoa, dude. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And that starts the intro?
Yeah, did you put a camera on it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
And you put the logo on it?
Oh, I didn't, no.
Okay, that's where we need the logo so that Gabby can tell when we start talking on our... So, Gabby?
Is this the logo right here?
We're going to have to... go by the...
Put the hot shot cap on it. Is it playing? Yeah. You got the logo up on a live cam right there.
Yeah, but when we hit this scene, you don't have the logos in this scene, so I won't be able to post them up while that scene's playing. So, nothing but a thing. We'll get it fixed. You see the hand yet, Gabby? I'm going to start the intro right now.
Lido Tires of Evanston presents Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball. Your Evanston Lady Red Devils are on the air. Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball being brought to you by Uinta Physical Therapy, Bear River Dental, Cowboy Motors, Uintavosi's #1 Education Center, Chad's Automotive, T-Bar S Body Shop, Mountain West Business Solutions, Castle Rock Chevrolet, Wyoming Dental Specialist, Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston, Wells Fargo Bank, Big O Tires, and our scoreboard sponsor, Uinta Physical Therapy. Your Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball is on the air, on the Big Dog in Country KNYN 99.1 FM. And now watch it online at k-9radio.com.
Welcome to the Red Devil pregame show. Tonight the Red Devils take on the Rock Springs Lady Tigers here at Tiger Gymnasium at Rock Springs High School in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Your volleyball tip-off is coming up here for you shortly. We'll hear from a few folks prior to the tip-off as we continue with our pregame show. We'll, in this segment of our pregame show, we'll talk about tonight's action and we'll set the scene for tonight's game. Tonight, as I mentioned, the Lady Red Devils take on the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. We're in the gym here at Rock Springs High School. A great crowd for a Tuesday night of volleyball. The Rock Springs Lady Tigers come into this matchup 2-3 in conference play and 5-16 overall. The Evanston Lady Red Devils are 3-3 in conference play and 10-8 overall. And these two teams will do battle tonight. That's what it looks like here courtside. We're about 7 minutes away from getting this one underway. Coming up, we'll visit with the coaches quickly that's involved in tonight's matchup. We'll be right back on the pregame show. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country KNYN 99.1 FM and online at k-9radio.com.
Long lines and slow traffic. Gas prices on the rise? Save yourself a trip to the big city by stopping first at Cowboy Motor Company. You no longer have to get out of Dodge to find the best deals on vehicles. Cowboy Motor Company has them in stock. Expanding inventory and plenty of money available for lending, you can now get into Dodge at Cowboy Motor Company. Strength, honesty, and integrity. The Cowboy way. Cowboy Motor Company, 100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
It's time for the pre-winter checkup special.
Big O Tires, we go the extra mile, revving up the service to make you smile. We're in the business of customer pleasing, all the right service for all the right reasons.
Receive an oil change, 22-point inspection, brake check, and tire rotation for just $59.99.
Extra miles, the way we go, we got you covered at Big O.
Big O Tires in Evanston, 607 Cheyenne Drive.
All right, Mark Haynes, we're talking to Coach Wendy Bider. Now, Coach, you got them down at their place. What has your team accomplished since the matchup down in Evanston?
We haven't had many conference games. We were at the Casper Invite. We beat Green River in Green River just last Tuesday, and this is our next home game that we've had. So it's only been like 2 weeks since we've seen Evanston. So that's it.
All right. Have your gals responded well?
You know, at the Invite, we had a gal get injured, and it was one of our starters, so that kind of hurt us at the Casper Invite. Green River, she was okay, had her back. We handled them pretty well. You know, and this is the last bulk of our season. We have Evanston, and then we have Natrona, Kelly Walsh this weekend, and then next week we have Riverton and Green River again. So this is the bulk of our season, this last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's kind of wrapping up quite quickly. It went kind of fast.
Yeah, it went super fast. I can't believe that. Like, I only have 9 practices left and 2 weeks before regionals.
All right, Evanston coming to your house tonight. What are some of the keys that you're going to have to do to keep them at bay?
Well, you know, I don't know if I'm sure they're going to be loaded for gun. We're going to have our hands full tonight. I'm anticipating that they want the win, and they're going to come at us with full force outside attack, and I imagine that it is going to be a very difficult game for us tonight.
In Riverton, they really got rolling. They were down 2, but then they came back and won it. And I think maybe the Evanston kids are coming in kind of motivated, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. I think that, you know, Tara does a really nice job of getting them prepared for the end of the season, and they're always a tough opponent, whether they're at home or whether they're away.
All right, what's it going to take to get by them?
You know, I think that we have to have solid play out of every single kid that I have on the floor. You know, I can't afford to have somebody have a bad night, and I think that we'll probably see a lot of long rallies. We're going to see a lot of intense, you know, play. I need my outside hitters to step up and to be forces tonight. So.
All right, are your kids motivated going into this one?
Oh, yeah, anytime we play Evanston, we get motivated. Green River, Evanston, I think, not that the other teams we don't get motivated for, but I think that we consider them more of a rival than probably the other teams in the conference.
Like the guys up Central Wyoming, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So, yep, that's it.
All right, best luck.
Thank you. Have a good night.
There's Coach Wendy Binder of the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. Coming up for you next, we'll talk with Red Devil Lady Volleyball coach Tara Lawler. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country KNYN 99.1 and online at k-9radio.com.
This is Matthew Rex, owner of T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process will take care of all your insurance, filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating It's about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
Mark Hayes, we're talking to Coach Tara Lawler prior to their big matchup with the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. Now, Coach, a big conference win this past Saturday afternoon, and the kids showed that they had some, stick-to-itiveness, so to speak.
Yeah, conference standings, this game could mean a lot.
Now, you're pretty close to being tied for second, aren't you?
We are. Riverton had knocked off Natrona both times in 5 games, I believe, and we've already dropped the game to Natrona. But being that we beat Riverton, this Rock Springs game is a big game. If we can pull out this win and then go to Riverton next Saturday and beat them there, the conference is kind of blown right open. We need to take one game at a time, and we're excited for it.
Now, the girls had to be excited after that win on Saturday against Riverton.
Yeah, they definitely were. It was an emotional win, and like I had told you before the game and then after the game, they put a lot into those couple of 3 or 4 practices after that lineman loss, and they kind of retuned in. They were more focused. They were more driven. We need to make sure our practices stay at that same level of intensity. But they had every reason in the world to be excited. Being down 2 games, they won it about the hardest way you can win a volleyball game. And most importantly, they showed that they did have a lot of guts, and the intensity was there from, I guess, when we started playing midway in the second game to the end. So we were really proud of them.
There's Coach Tara Lawler, and that wraps up our coaches pregame show. We're just minutes from tonight's opening serve. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the beginning of tonight's matches. This is the Evanston Red Devil Volleyball, a great big presentation of Big O Tires of Evanston. You're listening to Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at k-9radio.com.
With Wells Fargo Mobile Deposit, you can deposit a check virtually anytime, anywhere.
You can do it in a coffee shop without spilling a drop. Done.
You can do it while listening to music without missing a beat. Done.
Deposit checks quickly and securely using your smartphone.
You can even do it while you're reading a radio commercial. Done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Availability may be affected by your mobile device and carrier. Wells Fargo Bank N.A., member FDIC.
We welcome you back. It's time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by South & Jones Timber Company. For the Evanston Lady Red Devils, we'll tell you a little bit about that, but it's going to be the national anthem first. High school volleyball action at its best here on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1, and online at k-9radio.com. You can even watch it online. How about that? It is time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by South & Jones Timber Company of Evanston. For our Evanston Lady Red Devils, Kimberly Derrick will be the first starter. Second starter, another senior at 5'4", Hunter Jakowski DeFries. The third starter, 5'11" sophomore for the Lady Red Devils. That's going to be Ashley Thornock. The fourth starter is going to be a 5'9" senior, Haley O'Neill. The fifth starter for the Lady Red Devils, Annie Gill, the 5'4" senior, the defensive specialist and libero. The sixth starter, number 24, Allie Barker, 5'8" junior, outside hitter for the Lady Red Devils. And Sarah Frakes, a 5'10" senior, will go for the Lady Red Devils. So Derek, Hunter Jakowski, DeFries, Ashley Thornock, Haley O'Neill, Annie Gill, Allie Barker, and Sarah Frakes all going for the Evanston Red Devils. Now starting for the Rock Springs Tigers. Just a little libero, Mariah Smith. Aramospi, Caitlin Aramospi, the second starter, the 5'9" sophomore. Now a junior, Jenna Harris at 5'7", will also start for the Lady Tigers. Here's a sophomore, a 5'5" sophomore, Alyssa Randall. Also starting, Janie Welch, a 5'8" junior. And number 18, Erica Soto, a sophomore at 5'7". And number 20, the junior at 5'10", Mariah Smith. So about ready to go underway. Your starting lineups have been brought to you by South & Jones Timber Company of Evanston. The first set is ready to get underway. They'll meet and greet at the net, then we'll be underway with this high school volleyball matchup. They exchange greetings at the net, and we'll get ready to go for high school volleyball tonight. We're in Rock Springs, Wyoming, as the Lady Tigers host the Evanston Lady Red Devils. Just a couple of weeks back, the Lady Tigers beat our Evanston Lady Red Devils 25-20, 25-22, 19-25, and 25-19. So that match went 4 sets. We'll see if Evanston can take care of them in 3 here. You just never know. Lady Red Devils are ready to go, as are the Lady Tigers. Back and ready to serve is Kelsey Howe, being brought to you by, your first serve being brought to you by Escalante's Boutique. Get noticed. Serves away over the net, goes to Annie Gill. Kim Derrick sets up Allie Barker, and it's going to go wide. That'll be a point for Rock Springs. They lead it 1-0 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away. Kimberly Derrick now sets up Haley O'Neill. It's going to be touched, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Tied up at 1 apiece. It ricocheted off Mariah Smith, and now back to serve is going to be Allie Barker. Barker approaches the service line. Dug out well there on the mid-row by Rock Springs, and now they'll return it right back to Evanston. Lady Red Devils set it up. Kim Derrick over to Haley O'Neill. O'Neill tries the attempt to get it over the net, and it comes right back at him. Up, and it falls to the floor at the feet of Ashley Thornock. That'll be a point for Rock Springs, and they're up 2% on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. The libero back to serve. Kept in the air there by Hunter Jakowski to freeze. There's Ashley Thornock, and she drops one in behind the defense. And that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. So they're tied up at 2 apiece on the Mark Brinkerhoff with the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley O'Neill will serve for the Lady Red Devils as we're tied up at 2 and underway in this first set. Well, on the back row there by the Lady Tigers, and they return it to the Lady Red Devils. Kept in the air by Barker, Allie Barker, and they return it right back to the Tigers, and it comes right back to the Red Devils just like that. Kept in the air by Derrick. There's Ashley Thornock. Dug out well there on the back row by the Lady Tigers. Does the tightrope thing across the top of the net. Goes to Ashley Thornock, and she'll drop it in front of the defense there. And the Lady Red Devils score and have the 3-2 lead on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley O'Neill will serve again for the Lady Red Devils. O'Neill to serve. Played on the back row. They'll work on returning it to the Lady Red Devils, and they'll get a point. Hustling over there on the far side of the net. And it's tied up at 3 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Tigers now will serve the Red Devils as we work in set number 1. Annie Gill now to Kimberly Gill. They set up Ashley Thornock. Thornock drops one in, and it's another point for the Lady Red Devils. We're now up 4-3 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Kimberly Derrick going back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. She'll approach the service line when she gets the okay. She'll set things up, wind up, and get it over to the Rock Springs side of the net. There's a big dig by Annie Guild on the attempted kill. And it's going to be dropping right in front of the Lady Tigers. Dropped right in front of Alyssa Randall. And that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils, now up 5-3 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Derrick across the net. Played well on the back row. There's one that's going to go long, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Jenny Harris just had a little too much oomph on it, the 5'7" junior. Kimberly Derrick to serve again. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers, returned to the Lady Red Devils. Great play there by Allie Barker, and there's going to be a point scored by the Lady Red Devils on an illegal touch by the Lady Tigers. 7-3 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Derrick with the serve. A little libero digs it out in the back row. There's the attempted kill over the top of the net, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Red Devils. And an 8-3 lead now for the Lady Red Devils. And the Lady Red Devils really rolling in set number 1. Kimberly Derrick back to serve. Derrick serves across the net. Dug out well on the back row there by the Lady Tigers. And returned to the Lady Red Devils. And it's going to go deep, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Now 9-3 for the Lady Red Devils in set number 1 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now timeout's going to be called, so we'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog and Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. You can watch the game live online at k-9radio.com.
It's time for the pre-winter checkup special.
Big O Tires, we go the extra mile. Revving up the service to make you smile. We're in the business of customer pleasing. All the right service for all the right reasons.
Receive an oil change, 22-point inspection, brake check, and tire rotation for just $59.99. Big O Tires in Evanston, 607 Cheyenne Drive.
We're working in set number 1, a 9-3 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. And Kimberly Derrick will serve once again. Derrick serve. It's a good one across to the Lady Tigers, and then return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. Here's Thornock. She hits it a little deep, and that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. Back to serve is going to be Erica Soto, the junior at 5'7" for the Lady Tigers. A 9-4 lead for the Lady Red Devils. Annie Guild gets it up over the net, and there's a big kill out there by Mariah Smith, the junior at 5'10". A 9-5 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Erica Soto again with the serve. Annie Gill keeps it in the air for the Lady Red Devils. Up over the top there by Brinkerhoff. Returned to the Lady Tigers, returned right back to the Lady Red Devils. Here's Kimberly Derrick. Derrick now to Thornock. They set her up on that far side, and she knocks one down and behind the defense. And 10-5 the lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ashley Thornock back to serve. And it's going to go wide. That'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. 10-6 for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Now Rock Springs to serve Evanston. It's going to go across the net. There's Derrick, sets up Brinkerhoff. And the Lady Tigers keep it in the air and return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. And it's going to go out, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Just smacked a little too hard there by Erica Smith, the junior. Oh, no, they're going to give the point right back to Rock Springs. A touch by the Lady Red Devils. Okay. Serve back for Rock Springs again. Going away, played on the back row by Gill. Kept in the air by Derrick, set up to Allie Barker and returned to the Lady Tigers. And right back across the net, it's going to go to the Lady Red Devils. Here's Thornock. She'll return it to the Lady Tigers. Thornock keeps it in the air. Kimberly Derrick sets up Frakes. Frakes up over the double block, and there's a point for the Lady Red Devils. 11-7 now for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you into physical therapy scoreboard. Annie Gill back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. Annie Gill, the libero and defensive specialist, will serve it away. And it's going to be hit wide, and that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. Annie Gill to serve it up again for the Lady Red Devils. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. They set it up and can't get it over the net. That's Mariah Smith showing some frustration there for the Lady Tigers, and Annie Gill going back again as the Lady Red Devils lead at 13-7 on the mark. Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Here's the big kill, kept in the air by the Lady Red Devils. Now it's returned to the Lady Tigers. And it's going to drop in for the point over there in the corner by Jenna Harris, the junior. So in a 13-8 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mariah Smith back to serve. Smith serves away. Played by Allie Barker, kept in the air by Derrick, and there's Brinkerhoff, and she hits it a little too hard, and it's going to go out of play. And a 13-9 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the mark. Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Mariah Smith with the serve once again for the Lady Tigers. Ashley Thornock keeps it in the air following the serve. There's the ball going up over the top of the double block, scored by the Lady Red Devils, who now lead it 14-9. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Back to serve is Hunter Jakowski to freeze for the Lady Red Devils. Right there in the mid row by the Lady Tigers. Returned right back to the Lady Red Devils. Kept in the air there by Annie Gill, but it's not going to get up over the top of the net, and it's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers. Lady Red Devils leading it 14-10 on the mark. Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. And back to serve is going to be Kelsey Howe. Howe serves to the Lady Red Devils, set up there by Haley O'Neill. There's the double block, kept in the air by the Lady Tigers, up over the top of the net. And now to Allie Barker, up over the double block, and it drops behind that double block for a point for the Lady Red Devils, who lead it now 15-10 on the mark. Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. And Allie Barker to serve. There's the Allie Barker serve. Played there on the back row, and they're able to keep it in the air by a hustle, and it's going to go wide. And there'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils, now up 16-10 on the mark. Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Allie Barker serves it again for the Lady Red Devils. Smith keeps it in the air. There's the attempt on the big kill, and it's going to go out of play. And it's going to be touched by the Lady Red Devils, and that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. Back into the lineup comes Alyssa Randall for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers now to serve the Lady Red Devils as we work in set number one. Allie Barker to Kimberly Derrick. They set up Haley O'Neill over on the near side. It's going to drop in for a kill for Haley O'Neill. 17-11 now for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. And Haley O'Neill back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. She'll wind up and hopefully get it over the net for the Lady Red Devils. Played well on the back row there by the Lady Tigers following the serve. They return it to the Lady Red Devils, and it's going to go a little deep, so that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils, up 18-11 now on the mark. Brinkerhoff with you into physical therapy. Serves away. Played on the back row out there by the Lady Tigers. Kept in the air and put over the net there by Jenna Harris. And she'll score the point as it drops in front of the Lady Red Devils. 18-12 now for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you into physical therapy scoreboard. And on the service line is going to be Jenna Harris, the junior, at 5'7". She'll serve it for the Lady Tigers. There's one that's going to drop in for a point, and a big kill there for Mariah Smith. 19-13 now for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Now, Erica Soto back to serve. Soto serve goes to Annie Gill, kept up there by Kimberly Derrick. And Frakes hits it a little too deep, and it'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. Now a 19-14 lead for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Erica Soto to serve it again. Soto serves across the net, goes to Annie Gill. Set up there to Thornock. Gill plays it well. There's Brinkerhoff, and the double block, and his final return to the Lady Red Devils. Kept in the air and set up by Ashley Thornock. Thornock's going to get the kill, and it's going to hit the wall and be a point for the Lady Red Devils. She whacked it right in front of Jenna Harris. And boy, if I seen a ball coming that quick at me, I'd just step out of the way. Ashley Thornock to serve. Thornock serves over the net. There's one that's going to go out of play, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. 21-14 the lead now for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and online at k-9radio.com.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Region.
Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
We're in the first set, and the Evanston Lady Red Devils have the 21-14 lead over the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Ashley Thornock back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. Serves away. Dug out well on the back row, kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. There's a big kill attempt over the net by Allie Barker on a super play, and it's returned back to the Lady Tigers. Now it's coming right back to the Lady Red Devils. Kimberly Derrick keeps it in the air. Sets up Allie Barker, and she'll put one down in front of the defense. And it's a 22-14 lead now for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you into physical therapy scoreboard. Ashley Thornock back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. There's the Thornock serve. Over the top of the net, it's going to go. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. There's Smith with the tip over the top, and returns it right back to the Lady Red Devils. There's a big kill there for Laurel Brinkerhoff. And a 23-14 lead for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Thornock now will work another serve. Played there by Rock Springs. Returned to the Lady Red Devils. Sets up Allie Barker, and the Red Devils can't keep it in the air. And they do, and they return it right back to the Lady Tigers. Or maybe not. They give the point to the Lady Tigers, so I think there's a touch violation on the Lady Red Devils. And a 23-15 lead for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in a physical. For the Lady Red Devils, this is set point for the Lady Red Devils, and Annie Gill will serve. She'll wind up. Kept in the air following the serve, and it goes up close to the net. There was Allie Barker up for the attempt. Brinkerhoff gets it over the net, returns it right back to the Lady Tigers. There's the big attempt there on the spike, and it's going to be returned to the Lady Red Devils. Annie Guild keeps it in the air. Kimberly Derrick to Brinkerhoff. It's going to drop in, and the Lady Red Devils win the first set. How about that? 25-16 over the Rock Springs Lady Tigers on the Mark Brinkerhoff with You Into Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll step aside, take a time out. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. And watch the game live online at k-9radio.com.
This is Matt T-Rex, owner of T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process will take care of all your insurance, filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
Back to the action we go. The Lady Red Devils win the first set 25-16 over the Rock Springs Lady Tigers on the Mark Brinkerhoff with You Into Physical Therapy scoreboard. Schedules and scores for this week. Already volleyball underway for this Monday night. Monday night saw Class 3A. Douglas beating Torrington 3-2, 23-25, 25-22, 20-25, 25-20, and 15-13. Class 2A saw Tongue River beat Sundance 3-1, 21-25, 25-22, 25-22, and 25-9. Pine Bluffs beat Lusk 3-1, 25-22, 10-25, 25-13, and 25-21. Scheduled matchups for this Tuesday in the Class 4A. Cheyenne South will be at Cheyenne East. Evanston, of course, is here at Rock Springs. In the Class 3A tonight, Glen Rock is at Newcastle. Moreland takes the trip north to Powell to take on the Powell Panthers. And Pinedale, the Wranglers, head down to play at Jackson against the Lady Bronx. That's in the Class 3A on this Tuesday night. Class 2A, what's going on there this Tuesday night? Sundance at Moorcroft. Mingle Fort Laramie at Southeast. Pine Bluffs at Saratoga. And that's the way things stack up in the Class 4A, 3A, and 2A. I'll pass around some other information as we continue our broadcast here tonight in between sets, and keep you informed with what's going on with high school volleyball. Tigers are ready to go, as are the Lady Red Devils in set number 2. Lady Red Devils won set 1, 25-16. And the Lady Tigers out and ready to go, as are the Lady Red Devils. Now they meet and greet at the net. They make some personnel changes. Jenna Harris out of the lineup. Now Allie Barker will be back to serve. Well, there by the Lady Tigers. Soto hits it a little deep, and that's going to go out, and the point scored by the Lady Red Devils. Now they lead it 4-1 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with You Into Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ashley Thornock will serve it again for the Lady Red Devils. Haley O'Neill, excuse me. Lady Tigers handle it on their side of the net. Return it to the Lady Red Devils. There's the double block. And boy, what a double block that was to get the point for the Lady Red Devils. Thornock and Brene Sanders gets credit for that one. And now Haley O'Neill will serve it again for the Lady Red Devils. O'Neill's serve is going to go out, and that'll be a service error by Haley O'Neill. And another point scored by the Lady Tigers. Kelsey Howell's going to serve. Kept in the air by Allie Barker following the serve. And Thornock can't get it up over the top of the net, and that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. 5-3 for the Lady Red Devils in set number 2 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with You Into Physical Therapy scoreboard. Allie Barker plays it following the serve. There's Thornock. It's going to ricochet around and return right back to the Lady Red Devils. Thornock again, and the Lady Tigers can't quite run it down. So that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Mariah Smith gave chase and hustled towards the volleyball. And a 6-3 lead for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Kimberly Derrick will be back on the service line. She'll serve it up for the Lady Red Devils. Not dug out very well there on the back row by the Lady Tigers, and that'll be a score for the Lady Red Devils. And Mariah Smith hustled towards the volleyball but couldn't get it up high enough for her teammates to do anything with it. And a 7-3 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Mike Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Derrick with the serve. Mariah Smith. Now it's going to go a kill for the Lady Tigers. Credit that one goes to Caitlin Aramospi. Going back to serve is going to be Jenna Harris, the junior now for the Lady Tigers. 7-4 the lead for the Lady Red Devils. Here's the ball kept in the air by Allie Barker. Ashley Thornock returns it right back to the Lady Tigers. On the outside, the Lady Tigers will return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. There's Thornock, dug out well there by Harris, kept in the air, and returned back over to Laurel Brinkerhoff, and an 8-4 lead for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard, and Ashley Thornock going back to serve. Thornock serve. Going to drop. Oh, it's going to go out. Looked pretty close there, but it goes out of the line. 8-5 now here in the second set for the Lady Red Devils. On the mark, Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Erica Soto to serve it now for the Lady Tigers. There's Thornock keeping it in the air. Annie Guild returns it right back to the Lady Tigers, and it's returned right back to the Lady Red Devils. And too many touches on the Lady Red Devils, and it's an 9-5 lead for the Lady Red Devils now. Annie Gill. Lady Tigers return it right back to the Lady Red Devils as the Lady Red Devils hustle to get it back across the net. Haley O'Neill returns it to the Lady Tigers. O'Neill tries to get one down, but it's kept in the air by the Lady Tigers, and not there. It's not kept in the air. Lady Red Devils score again. Jenny Harris quite couldn't get under that volleyball. Annie Gill to serve. Kept in the air following the serve. Hit up in the air by Aaron Mosby and returned to the Lady Red Devils. Brinkerhoff gets it up and over the net, returns it to the Lady Tigers, and back to the Lady Red Devils, and back to the Lady Tigers. It's going to bounce off the bleacher, up off the ceiling, and remains a live ball, and it'll go right up over the top and right back to the Lady Tigers. Aaron Mosby sets it up. There's the double block, and the big hit for the Lady Red Devils and scoring a point. 11-5 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Ashley Willoughby into the lineup now for the Lady Tigers, and Annie Gill to serve. It's kept in the air there by the Lady Tigers following that serve. There's Brinkerhoff. She's going to be credited with the kill. A 12-5 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. And there's going to be a timeout call. So at that timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and online at k-9radio.com.
Precious time cannot be recovered once lost, said the famous Jack Sparrow. Don't lose time driving extra miles when the dental services you need are available right here in Evanston. Do you need a root canal? Do you need your wisdom teeth pulled? Are you missing teeth and want a full and perfect smile? Do you need braces? All of these services are available from our specialists right here in Evanston. This is oral surgeon A.J. Stosich inviting you to join me and my associates. Call today to schedule an appointment at 307-789-5608. That's 307-789-5608. Save your precious time.
On the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. And Annie Gill back to serve. Gill serves to the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers hit it too deep, and that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils, who now lead at 13-5 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you into physical therapy scoreboard. We welcome you to volleyball action. Annie Guild to serve it again. She's been a serving terror for these Lady Tigers. And Allie Barker can't handle it. It's got too close to her body, and that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. Now 13-6 for the Lady Red Devils on the Uinta physical therapy scoreboard on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy. Kept in the air by Ashley Thornock. Allie Barker over the top, and that'll mean another point for the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs. 13-7, they're back within 6. And they'll serve it again. Alyssa Randall to Annie Gill. Kept in the air by Derrick. Set up to Haley O'Neill. Ricochets off of Soto, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils, who now go up 14-7 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Now Hunter Jakowski DeFries will be in to serve for the Lady Red Devils as we continue action in set number 2. Hunter Jakowski DeFries has it on the side, and it's returned right back to the Lady Red Devils and goes wide, and that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. They're up 15-7 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Hunter Jakowski DeFries with the serve. It's going to be returned to the Lady Red Devils, and they can't get it up over the top of the net, but they hustle to try to do so. And it's now a 15-8 lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Smith with the serve, and it's going to go right into the net. That'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. 16-8 now the lead for the Lady Red Devils in set 2 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Allie Barker with the serve. Kept in the air and returned to the Lady Red Devils. There's Allie Barker to Kimberly Derrick. They set up Haley O'Neill. O'Neill gets it up over the top of the double block. Kept in the air there by the Lady Tigers and returned to the Lady Red Devils. Now played there by Thornock to Derrick to Haley O'Neill, and boom! Haley O'Neill right in front of the defense. Scores another point for the Lady Red Devils, and they go up 17-8 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Haley O'Neill, that's Allie Barker to serve. There's Smith, kept in the air and returned to the Lady Red Devils. Hunter Jakowski DeFries, and Kimberly Derrick can't get up over the top. And that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. And a 17-9 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Caitlin Aramowski with the serve. Here's Ashley Thornock. There's a big kill, and it ricochets behind the defense. That'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils, who go up now 18-9 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Haley O'Neill now will serve. Dug out well there on the back row by Smith, and it's going to drop at the net, and a carry's going to be called, and another timeout is going to be called. So we'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and you can watch online live at k-9radio.com.
This time of year, the weather can change from minute to minute. The team at Plains Pipeline encourages you to focus on safe driving. Slow down. Look for children who may be walking to or from school. Make sure you have supplies in your car like a blanket, water, and emergency food in case of road closures or unexpected storms. Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston also reminds you to always call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. It's the law. Plus, it could save your life.
Working in the second set, a 19-9 lead for the Evanston Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. And the Lady Red Devils really rolling here tonight. They won the first set 25-16, and they lead here in the second set 19-9 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta physical therapy scoreboard. Haley O'Neill back to serve. Kept in the air there by Harris. And Harris will knock one down and score a point for the Lady Tigers. Now 19-10 for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. 10-19 as Rock Springs serves Evanston. There's Allie Barker. Kimberly Derrick sets up Renee Sanders, and she'll get the kill for the Lady Red Devils. And the Lady Red Devils go up by 10 at 20-10 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Kimberly Derrick will serve. Powers went over the net. Mariah Smith. Soto fakes it, and it's going to go out of play, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. So you see kind of like a play fake there on that one as Soto went up, but she wasn't the intended person to get that volleyball. And a point scored by the Lady Red Devils. It goes wide, and 21-10 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Derrick with the serve. Smith plays it on the back row. Aramowski keeps it in the air, and it's returned right back to the Lady Red Devils. Derrick now will set up Allie Barker. Allie Barker will hit up wide, and that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. 21-11, the lead still 10 for the Lady Red Devils. Going back to serve is going to be Jenna Harris, the 5'7" junior for the Lady Tigers. Here's Thornock. Derrick tries to get it up over the top. Dug up there by Brinkerhoff. Returned to the Lady Red Devils. And a point for the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs. They're trying to mount a comeback here. 21-12 for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. And Jenna Harris to serve for the Lady Tigers. Annie Gill to Kimberly Derrick, setting up Thornock. There's one in between the defense. There's the big kill for Ashley Thornock. And I'd like to see that youngster's stats. She's a heck of a player up at the net. Ashley Thornock back to serve for the Lady Red Devils. Thornock ready to power to the cross. Over it's going to go. Soto can't make a play on it. It ricochets and goes in the wrong direction. And a point for the Lady Red Devils. They're up now 23-12 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. And Ashley Thornock to serve it again for the Lady Red Devils. Thornock back on the service line. Now it's kept in the air, fortunately, and returned right back to the Lady Red Devils, and it's going to drop deep. That'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. 24-12 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Set point here for the Lady Red Devils. Ashley Thornock gets it across the net to Harris, kept in the air by Soto. Smith returns it right back to the Lady Red Devils, and finally gets a kill in front of Kimberly Derrick, and that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. 24-13 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff in the physical therapy scoreboard. And Erica Soto going back to serve for the Lady Tigers. Soto's serve played well there by Annie Gill. Renee Sanders returns it to the Lady Tigers. Aramowski keeps it in the air. There's the attempt, but kept in the air by Gill. And there's Brinkerhoff returning it right back to the Lady Tigers. There's one that's going to be dug out well there by Allie Barker. Put over the net by Ashley Thornock. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. And returned to the Lady Red Devils. Barker keeps it in the air. And there's going to be an illegal touch on the Lady Red Devils. And a point scored by the Lady Tigers. 24-14 for the Lady Red Devils. On the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Erica Soto to serve. Ashley Thornock plays it on the back line. Kimberly Derrick sets up Renee Sanders. Sanders is going to get the kill for the Lady Red Devils. And they win the second set 25-14 against these Rock Springs Lady Tigers. That's the end of the second set. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. And you can watch it all live online at k-9radio.com.
This is Matt T-Rex, owner of T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. As part of that estimating process, we'll take care of all your insurance, filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
We're between the second and third sets as the Evanston Lady Red Devils have won the first two sets, 25-16, 25-14 over the Rock Springs Lady Tigers. Looking up some scheduling for this week, we covered Tuesday, at least a little bit anyway, interclass matchups on this Tuesday. Mountain View is at Kemmer tonight. Farson Eden is at Big Piney. That's interclass matchups for this Tuesday, October the 8th. Looking at Thursday scheduling-wise for high school volleyball, on October the 10th, in the Class 4A, it's going to be Cheyenne Central at Cheyenne East. Natrona at Kelly Walsh. There's a battle. That has conference implications right there, that Natrona and Kelly Walsh matchup, Thursday night, October the 10th. In the Class 3A, Wheatlands at Glen Rock on Thursday. Class 2A Thursday night, Sundance is at Wright. And Lovell is at Rocky Mountain. That Lovell-Rocky Mountain matchup ought to be a great one. In the Class 1A Thursday night, got the Newcastle JV at Upton. Glendo at Rock River. Meeteetse at Burlington. That'll be a great matchup. Little Snake River at HEM. And we'll talk about some interclass matchups Thursday night coming up in between the third and the fourth sets, if there indeed is a fourth set coming up, because the Lady Red Devils lead it 2-0. And the Lady Red Devils will set things up and we'll get set number 3 underway. Lady Tigers, where did they go? They're no longer in the gym. Here they come. They went out in the hallway. They played a little disappearing act on us. Abracadabra. They're back on the court now. Now the Lady Tigers will get right back to the business of volleyball after they headed out in the hallway. Aramowski will serve for the Lady Tigers here as we get the third set underway. Now the line official goes back to where they need to be and we'll get things underway. Caitlin Aramowski to serve for the Lady Tigers to get the third set underway. Aramowski will serve when she gets the opportunity to do so. Kelsey Howell back into the lineup now for the Lady Tigers. And Caitlin Aramowski to serve as we get the third set underway. Your first serve being brought to you by Escalante's Boutique. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers and returned to the Lady Red Devils. And who's going to get the point? The Lady Red Devils. Allie Barker will serve it up to the Lady Tigers. Kept in the air there by Aramowski. Hunter Jakowski, the freeze, keeps it in the air for the Lady Red Devils. There's Ashley Thornock. Howe chases it down, keeps it in the air for the Lady Tigers. As the Lady Tigers return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. Derek now to Haley O'Neill. A soft touch up over the top. And there's a point for the Lady Red Devils. And a 2-0 lead for the Lady Red Devils. On the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Served by Allie Barker. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. Soft touch over the top. Derek keeps it in the air. Now Thornock will return it right back to the Lady Tigers. There's the attempt on the top, but it's going to be ran down by the Lady Red Devils. Put over the net by Haley O'Neill. Kelsey Howell plays it on the back. Now it's going to go to Soto. Soto returns it back to the Lady Red Devils. Here's Thornock. She bangs it off the top of a player. That'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. And just like that, they're up 3-0 here in set number 3 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Allie Barker plays it. Aramowski grounds the defense, and it's returned right back to the Lady Tigers. Soto keeps it in the air. There's the attempt on the kill, kept in the air by the Lady Red Devils. Hunter Jakowski the freeze to Kimberly Derrick, and 4 hits on the Lady Red Devils. That'll be a touch violation, and a 3-1 lead for the Lady Red Devils here in set 2 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with the physical therapy scoreboard. Don't see how with the serve, kept in the air by Derrick. There's Haley O'Neill. The Lady Tigers keep it in the air and return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. Here's Derrick, returns it right back to the Lady Tigers. Up over the top of the double block, and the Lady Red Devils now return it to the Lady Tigers. Pretty good volley going on here. There's one, and it's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers. Up there to bang that one away, Jenna, the 5'7" junior for the Lady Tigers. Kelsey Howe to serve. It's going to go to Hunter Jakowski to freeze to Kimberly Derrick. They set up Ashley Thornock. There's the double block kept in the air by Derrick, and Thornock drops one in front of the defense, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Got the score at 4-2 on the scoreboard. Lady Red Devils lead it. On the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. There's Haley O'Neill getting a point on the serve. They haven't put a point up there yet for our Lady Red Devils. If I was the coach, I'd stop and ask, what's going on here? There's the 5th point going up. There's one that's not going to be able to be played by Alyssa Randall at the net. And Haley O'Neill will serve it again. 6-2 now for the Lady Red Devils on the markers. Oh, and the point now for the Tigers. 6-3 for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Now the Tigers to serve. And the serve's going to be Jenna Harris. Harris with the serve. Kept in the air and put over the net by Derrick, and she'll get the point as it drops in the corner behind the defense. How about that? Couldn't ask for a better placed ball if I did it myself, and there's no way I would. Kimberly Derrick back to serve. 7-3 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. And she has that one dropped in. That's a service ace for Kimberly Derrick. And the Lady Red Devils now lead it 8-3 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. And Derrick to serve it once again. Kimberly Derrick stands back on the service line. Serves away. It's going to be played there on the back row by Harris and returned right back to the Lady Red Devils. Kept in the air by Derrick. They set up Frakes. Frakes can't get it up over the top of the double block, and that's going to go wide, and that'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils. Kimberly Derrick will serve it again. Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball being brought to you by Chad's Automotive, Uinabosie's #1, and also by Big O Tires. Rock Springs returns it to Evanston, kept in the air by Allie Barker to Bernice Sanders to Kimberly Derrick, and across the way it's going to go right back to the Lady Tigers. There's the attempt over the top of the double block, kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. They return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. With Derrick now to Thornock, and Thornock will rip down another point for the Lady Red Devils, who now lead at 10-3 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Kimberly Derrick is being a little devil at that service line for the Lady Red Devils. Pardon the pun. There's one that's kept in the air by Ashley Thornock, but it won't get up over the net. And the point scored by the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs. 10-4 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Erica Soto will go back to serve for the Lady Tigers of Rock Springs. Working in set number 3, the Lady Red Devils up by 6. Soto with the serve. Annie Guild keeps it in the air to Kimberly Derrick. She sets up Ashley Thornock, and Thornock will rip one down, and that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. And Thornock will go back to serve. An 11-4 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. Working in set number 3. And this may be the last set of this matchup if the Lady Red Devils keep on rolling. Thornock with the serve, kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. There's one that's going to go a little long for Mariah Smith. That'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. 12-4 for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in a physical therapy scoreboard. We'll take a time out here. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. And now watch it live online at k-9radio.com.
It's time for the pre-winter checkup special.
Big O Tires, we go the extra mile.
Receive an oil change, 22-point inspection, brake check, and tire rotation for just $59.99.
We're in this third set, 12-4, the lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in a Physical Therapy scoreboard. We welcome you along to high school volleyball as our Lady Red Devils are taking it to the Rock Springs Lady Tigers at this point. Lady Tigers want to discuss some strategy over there on their bench with Coach Fighter. She's over there coaching her girls. And the Lady Red Devils back out on the court with Ashley Thornaugh, Annie Gill, Kimberly Derrick, Renee Sanders, Sarah Frakes, and Allie Barker. Lady Red Devils have thrown a few combinations out there, and they've all worked well together. Here's the Thornaugh serve, played there by the Lady Tigers. Kept in the air, and there's the attempt on the kill. And it's up over the net by Derrick on a hustle play. Kept up on there. Renee Sanders knocking one down for a kill right in front of Erica Soto of the Lady Tigers. And a 13-4 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You into Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kelsey Howe keeps it in the air. Returned right back to the Lady Red Devils. Frakes sets up Allie Barker. And Barker will set one down and score a point for the Lady Red Devils, who are up now 14-4 on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in a Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ashley Thornock will serve it again for the Lady Red Devils. She'll get the okay and hopefully get it up over the top of the net. Here's the serve, played on the back row, kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. There's the attempt on the kill, and they'll get it now as Mariah Smith gets credit for that one. And a 14-5 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in the Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away now. Oh, it's kept in the air and returned back to the Lady Tigers. Fortunately enough for the Lady Red Devils. There's one, Allie Barker to Derrick. Kept in the air there by a hustling Kimberly Derrick, and a point scored there by Rock Springs. Coach Lawler now talking to Renee Sanders as she goes to the bench. That'll be a point for the Lady Red Devils, 15-5, as Annie Gill back to serve. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers. Returned to the Lady Red Devils. Kept in the air by Derrick and over to Haley O'Neill. Up over the double block. Kelsey Howe plays it on the back row. The Red Devils, there's the double block. And that'll be another point for the Lady Red Devils. 16-5 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in a Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's Annie Gill. Oh, can't go to the Lady Red Devils. And a 19-7 lead on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in the Physical Therapy scoreboard. Allie Barker serves. Kept in the air by the Lady Tigers following the serve. Put up over the top of the net by Soto. Here now is Thornock, and Thornock goes now to Howe. Kept in the air by Allie Barker, and it's not going to get across the net. That'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. 19-8 now the lead for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in the Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kelsey Howe with the serve. Derrick keeps it in the air. Oh, there goes Haley O'Neill, and the ball got too close to the net, and O'Neill couldn't get it up over the top of the net as Kimberly Derrick tried to set it up there. And that'll be a point for the Lady Tigers. And a 19-10 lead, so the Lady Tigers are hanging in there tough. Here's Kelsey Howe to serve for the Lady Tigers. It's going to drop in for the point. A service ace for Kelsey Howe. 19-11 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in a Physical Therapy scoreboard. Howe with the serve. Allie Barker to Kimberly Derrick. They rip it over to Ashley Thornock. That one's going to go out after the double block attempt. 20-11 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff With You in a Physical Therapy scoreboard. Haley O'Neill to serve for the Lady Red Devils. There's a line driver up over the top of the net. There's Soto working on the fake. Derrick now works over to Renee Sanders, and it's returned to the Lady Tigers. Soft touch up over the top, and The Lady Red Devils have a drop right in front of them. Jenna Harris credited for that point. 20-12 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you win a physical therapy scoreboard. Lady Tigers serving the Lady Red Devils. Allie Barker. Barker now works back to Thornock. Thornock returns it right back to the Lady Tigers. Now it's going to drop and be a point for the Lady Tigers off that double block of the Lady Red Devils. 20-13 now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you win a physical therapy scoreboard. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1, and online at k-9radio.com. We'll keep it right here, so we'll work through this. The Lady Red Devils still have the lead at 20-13 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you win to physical therapy scoreboard. Lady Red Devils up. Coach Matt Peterson talking to Annie Gill. Is explaining where she needs to be on the court. Maybe a rotation or two. Lady Red Devils want to stop the momentum of the Lady Tigers. They had her going here late in this third set. The serve is going to be Jenna Harris of the Lady Tigers. Harris. And Allie Barker or Annie Gill, neither one makes a play on that volleyball, and the Lady Red Devils up by 6, 20-14 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you win the physical therapy scoreboard. That's a service ace for Jenna Harris, and Harris back to serve. Hunter Dukowski to freeze, goes up over the top of the net. Soto plays it, keeps it in the air, and Smith returns it right back to the Lady Red Devils. Derrick sets up Ashley Thornock on the outside. Played well there by Howe, and it's going to be a point for the Lady Red Devils, now up by 7, 21-14 on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you win the physical therapy scoreboard. Kimberly Derrick now will serve. Derrick goes to Soto. Soto keeps it in the air, and the Lady Tigers return it right back to the Lady Red Devils. Here is Thornock. Thornock keeps it in the air and returns it right back to the Lady Tigers. And it's returned just like that to the Lady Tigers and back to the Lady Red Devils. And Derrick keeps it in the air to Thornock. Thornock hits it across the net. Now it's going to be Howe keeping it in the air. Returned by Mariah Smith to the Lady Red Devils. There's Thornock, and she'll get the kill as it bounces off Kelsey Howe. That'll be a 22-14 lead now for the Lady Red Devils on the Mark Brinkerhoff with you in the physical therapy scoreboard. Kimberly Derrick to serve for the Lady Red Devils. 8, and another timeout's going to be called, so we'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM, and watch the game live online at k-9radio.com.
The Weight of the Nation is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the UNFOC's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children Inc. Rises. And Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742.
Win a physical therapy scoreboard, and Kimberly Derrick will serve for the Lady Red Devils. Line drives it up over across the net. There's the kill attempt, and it's going to be a point. 4 hits on the Lady Tigers. 24-14 now. Set and match point now for the Lady Red Devils. Oh, and it's going to drop in, and that'll be the win for the Lady Red Devils. 25-14, and that's the end of the third set. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. And you can now watch the game live online at k-9radio.com.
When we say Chads can fix it, we mean Chads can fix it. When your vehicle needs to be repaired or serviced, Chad's Automotive is the best place to take it. With over 20 years in the business, Chad has the experience to have. At Chad's Automotive, repairs are done right the first time. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Stop on by Chad's Automotive in Evanston. They can fix it. Call today for an appointment at 307-789-8263. That's Chad's Automotive, 789-8263.
Well, how about that? Coming up, we'll recap the match set by set, but let's tell you the scores. 3 sets to nothing for Evanston Lady Red Devils, 25-16, 25-14, and 25-14. We'll hopefully have our visit with head coach Tara Lawler when we come back and continue in the post-game show. This is the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball on the Big Dog in Country, KNYN 99.1 FM. Catch all the action live online at k-9radio.com.
With Wells Fargo Mobile Deposit, you can deposit a check virtually anytime, anywhere.
You can do it in a coffee shop without spilling a drop. Done.
You can do it while it's
Easy to get banking done. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Availability may be affected by your mobile device and carrier. Wells Fargo Bank N.A., member FDIC.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, have this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Everyone knows that a smile is contagious. Research has even shown that a smile can make us appear more attractive to others, lift our moods, and even lengthen our lives. If you don't like the smile because of the condition of your teeth, we can help you gain the confidence and happiness that comes from a fabulous smile. This is Tracy Cornea at Bear River Dental. Call us today at 307-789-5608 and mention this ad for a free consultation to discuss how to create the dazzling smile you've always dreamed of. Call 307-789-5608 and have a beautiful smile today.
Hunters, you could win a $3,000 gift certificate to Sports World by winning first place in the Big Buck Contest. Sports World certificates for second and third place, too. Stop by Castle Rock Chevrolet for details. Before you head to the hills, have Castle Rock change your oil and give your vehicle a multi-point inspection. And when you're hunting for a new car or truck, then stock the lot at Castle Rock.
We're Castle Rock.
A $3,000 prize for first place, the Big Buck Contest at Castle Rock Chevrolet. CastleRockChevy.com.
Last-minute summer projects? Trying to get everything you need before winter is here? Stop into Ogden's Flooring and Design in Evanston today and see what they have in stock. Everything you need from hardwood, tile, and laminate to countertops, cabinets, and carpet. Right now, carpet roll ends in stock, must sell. Get in there today for the best deals on all those last-minute projects. Ogden's Flooring and Design of Evanston, located at 243 7th Street.
And we welcome you to our Lady Red Devil post-game show, brought to you by August Flooring and Design, carpet, cabinets, countertops, and more. Time now to talk with Coach Tara Lawler. And Coach, well, they got started early and played well throughout all three of the sets.
I agree. Team that they've had all season, especially knowing how we've lost 4 weeks ago. It was a great night for redemption.
Yeah, it's a great thing to see it come to your house.
Full night of being disciplined. That they knew that they wanted it, and they knew that.
Change from minute to minute. The team at Plains Pipeline encourages you to focus on safe driving. Slow down. Look for children who may be walking to or from school. Make sure you have supplies in your car like a blanket, water, and emergency food in case of road closures or unexpected storms. Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston also reminds you to always call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. It's the law. Plus, it could save your life.
Precious time cannot be recovered once lost.
To the state tournament, if they can win out this weekend in Riverton, and then they have Kelly Walsh and Natrona coming to Evanston the following week. So that ought to be fun to be there and cover it. We'll take a time out here. This is the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of Evanston Lady Red Devil Volleyball.
They shop in Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process will take care of all your insurance filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, had this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
We welcome you back as we continue with our post-game show. Let's talk about some upcoming events for all of Red Devil sports and other activities. Coming up for you for Friday night, it's going to be Evanston Red Devil football. Friday night, 6 o'clock. Kelly Walsh is in town. The Trojans will take on the Red Devils, as the Red Devils will host the Trojans. Looking on down the list for JV football, looks like the JV kids will play Kelly Walsh on Saturday at 9 a.m. The next game for the freshman team will be against Jackson on the 12th in Evanston. That will be at 4 o'clock time. The Evanston Lady Red Devil volleyball team will head up to Riverton on Saturday to play those pesky Riverton Lady Wolverines. Game times noon, 1 and 2 in Riverton. Our cross-country team, they'll be up here in Rock Springs on Friday for a meet. That will be announced, the start time will be announced at a later date. We don't have it here on our paperwork. The Evanston Lady Red Devil swimmers swim Thursday in Kemmer. That time will be announced at a later date. Then on Friday and Saturday, the 11th and 12th, the Evanston Lady Red Devil swimmers and divers head to Gillette for the Gillette Invite. That'll be on Friday and Saturday of this week. And of course, the Evanston Red Devil golfers have concluded their season. We'll talk to Coach Jerry Carroll Friday afternoon during our Coach's Corner at 3:30. That's been the Lady Red Devils post-game show. This has been a sports production and sports broadcast of Old West Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting. No portion of this production can be used to rebroadcast without express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Once again, our final scores tonight on the Mark Brinkerhoff with the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard: 25-16, 25-14, 25-14 for our Evanston Lady Red Devils. Join us this Friday, October 11th, for Evanston Red Devil football, and then the Lady Red Devils will travel to Riverton on Saturday the 12th. Until then, this has been a presentation of Big O Tires of Evanston and our Lady Red Devils, and they'll take on Riverton, as we mentioned. We'll be on the air with that one at about 1:40 Saturday afternoon for our pregame show. Until then, go Lady Red Devils.